The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Aztecs will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's White. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Looking for room, it's Barfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's Harris. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. The throw to the outside is complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the right. Complete out of the backfield. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. To the air on 1st down. Throwing right. Pulls it in. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Breaks into the open. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! Getting set for the extra point effort, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Makes the catch. It's Barfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The give to the single back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anyway.
They'll run play action. That one came in hot and it's incomplete.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into...
Turning it on! He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Rainbow Warriors had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. And here they go on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've smucked into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. He'll pull it on the read. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up. Using his legs, it's Sutton. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They're dealing with a second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Boston.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive in offense.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's first and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. Caught in the backfield, it's Napier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the ground, it's Sutton. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Touchdown, San Diego State! And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the run, it's Barfield. Got room to work. There he goes! To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Rainbow Warriors just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown Warriors! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Bostic. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Gonna take a shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hit.
Breaks into the open. And he's still running after the move. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Harris. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bostic. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The Aztecs want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle offense to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Napier. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a
Touchdown, San Diego State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is gonna have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
The sure hands, it's Barfield. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The short hands, it's White. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Hawaii! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. The Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Adams. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now on the move. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Second down coming up. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Aztecs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got it up to 25. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well.